All right, so we're gonna start talking about how we need to counterbalance lower body and upper body so that we can stay centered and we can turn to full. So what I have right here, I've got a stick that is running up the seam line of my leg that is right here through my trail hip. So one of the most important things when we talk about P4 and a backswing is how much hip depth I create. Because the more hip depth that I create, what that makes room for is my shoulder to work on more of an inclination as I complete a full turn. Here's what you'll notice. If I move this hip back in here, look at the reaction that had to my shoulders. My shoulders are now level. The more I push that back here, and now my shoulder is on a pretty good inclination to where I can just pivot and turn back through the golf ball. So here's one of your drills, and do this with a lot of video, is we're gonna set up here. We've got a line right there. Make sure this isn't too tall, because if it is too tall, our arm is gonna run into it as we start to turn. So as I'm here, I'm going to create hip depth where my shoulders are now on a good inclination. So you can see my trail hip is well behind my heel now, and that sets me up into a position to where I'm here and I can just turn through the shot now. My shoulders will work better because of how much this weight. I'm moving more of my lower body mass back here, which makes room for my upper body mass to come this direction and work on the proper inclination. Again, if I move this under me, that's where my shoulders are going to be. And then if I try and get my shoulders into a good position and turning, I'm going to be out of balance, and we're going to have to make compensation somewhere. So the importance of trail hip is huge, because it doesn't just affect the lower body, it has a huge effect on what your upper body reacts and responds to it.